December 11th in the year 2018, we've heard a lot first about global warming and then, of course, about climate change. Al Gore, warning. He's putting out Gore. Al Gore, warning that the world will come to an end. Another one, and Bernie Sanders, so many of them all crying that we need a carbon tax. We've got global warming, climate change. The world is in danger, but he's getting on board his private jet everywhere that he travels. Fuel. And all the while that Al Gore and Bernie Sanders and Barack Obama and all of the politicians pushing for this carbon tax, the globalists, the elite, look what they're doing. Spraying chemtrails, chemicals into the sky, poisoning the population. They want to charge the people a carbon tax, a CO2 tax, federal carbon tax. We see what it did, how the people of France took to this carbon tax. That's the whole agenda, is to tax the people with this carbon tax. The French fuel protest, hundreds and hundreds of people injured. France is burning the people. We're not going to go for that high carbon tax. Will America burn next? The many tentacles of globalism, the elite, the globalists. They want to pump out this fear that the earth is getting too warm, and they want to hit you with a carbon tax. When they had the answer, they had the problem solved all the way back in the 1970s. But let me share what really happened. In 1977, inventor Tom Ogle demonstrated a hyper-efficient engine. His design heated gasoline to produce vapors, which were then ignited. The car literally ran on fumes. This extremely efficient fuel system also produced no carbon emissions. I repeat, no carbon emissions. Ogle demonstrated his device by driving a reporter 200 miles on 2 gallons of gas. When do you see what happens to him? The heavy 1974 Galaxy could typically drive 13 miles per gallon. Ogle completed the 200-mile journey with an average speed of 50 to 60 miles per hour. Oil and automotive companies offered him huge sums of money. He eventually agreed to sell his invention to Advanced Fuel Systems in 1978. Less than a year later, they shut down the project and nullified his contract. But wait. In 1981, Ogle was shot by an unknown assassin, but he survived the attack. Later that year, he died of a suspicious overdose, which was ruled accidental. Why has this technology not been developed since